mentioned, the basketball team is taking the week off for finals, but that's not always the case for most sports teams. I talked to a few athletes to find out if as much hard work goes into the class as it does on the court. Game days, a time for student athletes to put on the colors of their school and play the sport that earns them their scholarship. NMSU has 17 athletic teams. For students like sophomore Brennen Jacobson, the time commitment can mean making some sacrifices.
I started out as an engineering major, and I wasn't able to juggle school and baseball. So I kind of switched into business because it's a little bit less on your schedule.
Taking an easier course load isn't the only way student athletes make up for the time spent away from class.
We have to do study hall hours when we first come here, and like if you don't meet the GPA requirement by your team or your coach, you have to still stay in study hall.
NMSU has found success with the requirements placed on student athletes that allow them to excel in the classroom. In spring 2012, 49 student athletes finished with a perfect 4.0 GPA. And despite the notion that all the time spent dedicated to their sport might affect their education, the athletes that I spoke to felt otherwise.
It taught me to be a lot more responsible and how to manage my time a lot better, because with study hall, community service, games, traveling, and having to go to classes, like it was a lot.
So between worrying about goals and home runs, it's easy to assume that a normal college life was missed out on.
So I think I've had a better college life. It's more fun because I love playing baseball.
I wouldn't have traded it for a normal college life. I loved being an athlete. You know, some people think that we're pampered as athletes, but we actually have to work really hard.
According to the athletics department, 86% of student athletes graduate after completing their 4 years of eligibility.